Yeah, let's turn on the TV. Whoa, the future of content. Let's go. Let's go now. Whoa, and here we go now. Yeah, I know has a visionary plan. Decraft stories of faraway lands. Raven shapes the VR scene. Biggest bro unites all to dream. True media, we're setting the stage. Web3 AI, we're turning the page. Livestream soar, our vision's bright. Building tomorrow with creative light. True media, we lead the way. In the metaverse, we're here to stay. Meta Sparks, co-hosts with flair. Video shame films with cinematic care. NFTs, collections, we paved the road. Community strong, our stories told. True media, we're setting the stage. Web3 AI, we're turning the page. Live stream soar, our vision's bright. Building tomorrow with creative light. True media, we lead the way. In the metaverse, we're here to stay. Agents and blockchain, the future's near. AI music, crystal clear. From code to hearts, we're breaking new ground. True media's vision is leaps and bounds. True media, we're setting the stage. Web3 AI, we're turning the page. Live stream soar, our vision's bright. Building tomorrow with creative light. True media, we lead.
And we are back. Happy Aloha Friday, everyone. We've made it to the end of the week. We are here. It's time to relax and chill. And we're on very early, by the way. You know, if you guys don't realize, we actually came on early because you guys, we are going to be talking to somebody very awesome and new that we've never been able to talk with before. Simone Stazi is in the studio right now, you guys, and he's actually flying in the helicopter right now. So we're going to have him here in just a bit. But before we even get him in, we have to get my lovely co-host, the boss, the one and only in the studio. Dee, how are you?
Good morning. It's Aloha Friday. Whoa, Friday.
What
No
happened?
work till Monday. Do.
That's right.
It's Aloha Friday. It's an early one, but it's okay. We started our day off on the right note, and we'll be leading up into the weekend. And yeah, it's going to be a great conversation with Simone. Yeah, just to get to talk with him about, what he's been up to and projects he's in, and some other tidbits here and there. But yeah, I'm excited to get the conversation going. And no, Raven, I did not just drop the baby. The baby, your nephew, was grabbing some apples that I had for a snack. So I had to stop him from,
No, let's talk about Hudson Hawk, the sleuth over here, all right? Because here's the thing, guys. We had the baby sleeping in the room, the adjacent room behind me. And then all of us, we're in this room, by the way. Baby monitor's on. It would be very smart as parents for us to look at the monitor. Well, that sneaky sleuth crawled down the bed, and he was tugging on our feet. And we're like, what? How did he get here? How did he pass the camera and we didn't see him? He was so quiet. So we got to be very careful now. We got to buy those plastic things for the plugs and all that craziness. So that's kind of where we're at with the baby, you guys. But how are you, Dee?
I'm good. That was a quick baby update for everyone that wants to know. Yeah, the producer is growing up. He's going to be one soon. But yeah, I'm good. I'm really good. I can't believe it's Friday already. It feels like this week just kind of like blew by really quickly. I know, for at least for me. I don't know if it's the same for you, Hinano.
Yeah, no, it was good. It's been a busy week for me. A lot of stuff going on in the community. I haven't been able to pay attention too much to what's been happening, but I've been playing follow up. But yeah, a lot going on. I think the biggest thing this week was the Fanable launch that happened yesterday. I got to tell you guys, I went for a legendary and a sidekick, and although I didn't hit a grail, I got to tell you that spending that money was well worth it because of that buyback program. Now, obviously, the buyback program, there's a percentage on what the fair market value is that they're actually offering. There's like a percentage off on that. So you're actually letting books go for like 10 to 15%, but it's all for that chase, right? So if you sell a book and you can still go for like a sidekick or a hero, then you still got your chances. Well, guys, that's what I did because there were certain books that I was chasing for, and I was able to pull that lever 10 times. 10 times, and that's after spending just $250, and I got a comic that I wanted in the market on top of that. So I got a comic that I wanted in the market, and I was able to pull the lever 10 times on Fanable. So guys, I did flood the market, by the way. You're welcome. There's some inventory out there. And I just kept selling it back to them because I was able to pull the lever. Now I'm at a point now where there's a comic that I stopped at that I actually do want to keep. So I don't know yet. We'll see. At the end of this live stream, I may either sell it back to Fanable to pull the lever again, or I might keep this one, which is the Shadow #1. Now, I'm a big fan of the Shadow. People don't know about it. That's like a hero that grew up during my dad's time, and he was a hero that was on the radio. So, but you know what? You're not here for that. We're here for our guest in the studio. Before we get in, because he's waiting very patiently on the helicopter, we do have a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Stay the course, Lieutenant. Take us to the center of the city.
Captain, sonar's taking a beating. Main array's glitchy. Backup's online but spotty, picking up faint signals outside the city.
This is the commander. Our weapon systems have been compromised. Navigation's at half capacity, but she's holding together.
Captain, sonar's picking up those sea monsters that attacked us earlier, and they're all around the sub.
Right, for all you bubbleheads that do enjoy that segment of ours, Lost Tides is returning. Episode 3 is just about done. Out of all the AI content, and I think it's been like maybe a week or two since I've done any. I've just been really, really busy, so I haven't been able to get to all of this stuff. But like Lost Tides, out of all of them, is like a labor of love for me. It's like a passion. I really enjoy that one the most. So yeah, I'm looking forward to releasing that. And for, like I said, for the fans that do enjoy our AI content, that is coming back very soon, sooner than you think. So, but I think it's time to get our guest in the studio. D, what do you think?
Yes, let's bring him on in.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Aloha. Ladies and gentlemen, Simone Stazi. How are you?
Hello.
Oh, you were muted. Try again.
Aloha.
Aloha.
So nice. Thanks for the journey. It's been so pleasant, guys. I mean, thanks. So didn't expect to have such pleasant journey. So thanks for that.
Hey, no worries. I hear the food, the in-flight food is good. That's what I've been told, though.
Delicious. Just delicious. Also the drinks, both.
Shout out to Dee. She was the one that handled all that. Let's go.
Thanks so much for
creator of snacks. You're welcome.
So you organized all the catering, or they were made up things? I mean, thanks in any case, because I appreciate it a lot. And guys, this is the first time that I show myself with my IRL mask, so you can now see me live. Yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty long journey with cows on, so yeah, you got this exclusive, and I know, I mean, maybe you expect something better than this, but yeah.
No.
Yo, I gotta tell you right now, the ratings are gonna go up today, D, because of this first appearance, and we appreciate you for giving us that beautiful face of yours for the very first time, man. Really quick, everybody, we have a giveaway that we're gonna be running. If you guys want a chance to win something in the chat, this is a donated giveaway. Type in hashtag Aloha Friday. I'm so sorry, Simone. Go ahead.
No, please, of course. I mean, you have to. I mean, and people can enjoy even this drop. So yeah, I mean, thanks for that. I mean, it's very intriguing. So yeah.
Let's go. D, go ahead.
Well, let's start off with oops. Hold on.
How about I start off for you then? Yeah, so our daughter, she is at school, so there is no babysitter today. So I'll start off, Simone.
That's absolutely fine. Come on.
Yeah, it's all good. So I've been a part of the Batcowl community from Mint, but I've been kind of just standing or sitting in the back of the room. I haven't really been participating in the community until just recently. And what I love about the Batcowl community, as well as DC, is you guys are a very tight-knit community, and that's what I love to see. And you know what I also love to see is you guys are so close through this journey. And so that's kind of where we want to start here for Simone, is kind of give us your journey and how you found this space, how you got into Web3, and how you found the Batcowl community, as well as all these other communities, because it's my understanding you're a part of a lot.
Well, not too many, but yeah, sort of. I mean, during the long journey on NFTs, I just got into many communities, but I have to say, as you are showing right now, I have to say, I just found very few that are worthy. And Batcowl, of course, is one of the main. Then I don't want to make too many names, but it's been it's like being on a roller coaster, because and you know as well, because you've been to since Mint, so I think you navigate the NFT words as much as I did. So you saw there has been like upstream project with a lot of rocks and people who were just like throwing new projects around. I've been very foolish to follow even few of them, but in general, there are many good people out there. There are many worthy projects, and I've been kind of.
And guys, now we have to give him some understandings here. He is actually calling him from a very far distance, so the communication might be laggy. We may experience that. Simone, we did lose you, so if you can hear us. Oh,
yeah, now I can. I'm back
go
in.
For it.
Yeah, sorry. So just having some troubles with my connection, but I think most of the time should be fine. So
good.
Sorry about the interruption. I was saying, so yeah, I was kind of not scared, but kind of, I don't know. I thought like twice before getting to the cow community, but being a super fan of Batman, when I saw like the fandom, I was like, wow, that's like a very nice development, and probably I should get in. Then I don't know if you had the chance to read about my sort of issue with colors. So I just got one cow, and it's the one that is there since years. And I was like, okay, let's see what I will get, because I mean there are like billions of combinations if I'm not wrong. So at the very beginning, you could have the chance to get whatever.
Yeah. So I remember when I got my very first cowl. I wasn't happy with the color, and he'll be back, guys. We're gonna deal with this in and out.
What
But
color was it, Hinalo?
so I ended up getting slime lime green. I still have
Mhm.
it. I still have it, by the way, because it's a Genesis, right? But yeah, it was very slime lime green. Like, in fact, like the color of this actually, your
You
green
like
patio right here,
citron, like citron green? Yeah,
like
like.
like yeah, like a lime. So
Mhm.
yeah, so that one I wasn't really a fan of. But you're back.
I'm back.
All
Sorry.
right,
No,
you're
you're
good,
good.
man.
I mean,
I
I,
was
I got your word about this. I'm sorry. My apologies. But yeah,
all good, my
me,
friend.
unfortunately.
All good. All good. Continue on. It's
Um,
all good.
I don't recall at which point I left, but I was just saying something about like the discovery of the cow and about the color purple. So
Yeah.
yeah, I got this purple cow, and I was kind of let's say shocked by it because I had a sort of childhood trauma with this color, and
Oh,
so I was even kind of scared to show it off. But then the community has been so fun and been so nice. I had the opportunity to meet so many nice people in here that I mean, I'm probably wearing it since 3 years. I'm not even changing it. So, and I appreciate a
wow.
lot the work that has been done by DC, by Candy, by Dust 3D. I mean, we've been through a lot of shift during this journey, but
Yeah.
like all the people who has been around, like starting from Matt, from Kathleen, from Andrew, now there is Shia. I mean, all of them, they just been so passionate about it, and I appreciate it a lot because it's not something so common, especially in the NFT world. I mean, you see like people who appear and then suddenly disappear. This collection, you never knows if they are going to make it out, and with make it out, I don't mean that they have to realize a huge amount of money, but just like to have a real community behind it. So real people who are just believing what they are doing, like you're doing with your channel. So that's what moves the world, I guess. So yeah, with DC, it's been like a very, very tricky journey, but it's been also a very satisfying one. And so chapeau to them, because I guess you all feeling this way, because we've been into the same helicopter, both are, we've been into the same journey together. So that's, and it's very long because it's almost from the very beginning of NFT. So I guess the project came out in 2022, and the NFT war started in 2020, something like that. So I think they made something very exceptional. And I don't know your thoughts about it, but yeah, I mean, at least these are mine with the cowl community. And regarding all the other NFTs, I even, if you see in the top left, I even tried to create my, let's call it, own collection, which are basically Exali. Is just like a very close friend who is doing, by my opinion, just like a very amazing art. So I just talked to him and say, well, I mean, you are a very nice artist. Why you don't try to also come to the NFT world? I start to do things that I didn't ever even consider to do. So like doing the dev, but then yeah, I mean, I think right now they are not even for sale, because as I told you, it's been everything a roller coaster. So I mean, they are there, you can see them, but yeah, I think I even forgot to list them. So because at some point I saw that like very valid projects were like kept aside, and some others were like I don't know, pumped. So it's tricky. It's a very, very tricky word. So yeah, I mean, they are there. I don't know, people can appreciate his art. If somebody contacts him, I'm the most glad person in this world. You
Oh, I think we're going. I think there's an eclipse happening again, so we'll give him some time to come back. But this looks like this is part of his NFT project right here. I know D has some details on this, but the producer
I'm
is
back.
producing, and he's back. Don't worry, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna work, my friend. We're gonna make this
Well,
work.
it's just a couple of seconds is absolutely fine, but
Kind of
yeah,
fun. It's kind of
again,
fun. Let's go.
so
Now this
sorry
is
about
awesome.
such.
You don't have to be sorry. It's okay. Let me give you some context on what you were talking about because
Yeah, of course.
yeah, so I completely agree with everything you said across the board. And what I really love about what we've been doing here for these past 3 years is we've really been focusing on community as well as world building, if you really think about it. And what I love about what's going on in this space is there's all these micro communities all on the same journey of digital collecting of these NFTs on this entire revolution of Web3. And I'm a big fan of what's happening here. I love the tech. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
for what we're doing here, I really love it. And specifically the Batcowl community. Let's talk about the Batcowl community. What I like about what you guys are doing is you guys are just so close. The networking aspect is so close. You guys are a family. You know, there's many communities out here, and I know there's, you know, not one community is better than the other one because we're all a part of the same space. But what I love what you guys do with yourselves in that specific community is you guys are pretty much like a family. Like, and when I mean a family, like you can tell how close it is. When I go into a Batcowl community, like I can tell I'm in a Batcowl community versus like maybe in a degen space or a crypto space. In your guys' community, it really is about community. And that's what I love about that. Can you kind of touch on your journey in that community? We asked the same question to Legacy, and I really enjoyed what he kind of told us about his journey in that community. Kind of give us your journey in that community, maybe a fun memory in spaces or in real life event. If he heard me. I don't know if he heard me. He might not have heard me. We'll have to see. If he hasn't, I'll try to repeat myself, though. But we'll give him a time back. Also, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. If you're watching on the live or on the replay right now, we are running a supported community giveaway. This was donated by somebody. If you want to win something in chat, enter hashtag Aloha Friday. And we'll run that giveaway at the end of the show. And I think we might have lost him in the sauce here. So we'll give him a little bit more time. Dee, how are you doing over there with the producer?
Oh, today he is producing.
I'm back.
Here,
he's back.
Perfect. I hear your question, but I couldn't be able to answer.
It's okay.
I mean,
Okay.
It's okay. I'll let you have the floor, and I'm going to grab the boy from Dee so she can start asking you questions. Go ahead, Simone.
So I mean, your name Legacy. I mean, he's been awesome into this community. But as him, like Prez, and you told me about having. Okay, I'm live. You told me about like a fun moment into the community. The one that was kind of funny and at the same time kind of sad. It was the moment in which the sale with Dust 3D happened. So the cable scandal, and I do. Personally, so it is the most like, let's call it like easy and fair things to do. I like personally talked a few times with Prez, and I think he's one of those guys who always try to push the community further to make people were into it, like even to enjoy more the whole process. And so when I saw that some people were kind of even fairly making like comments was absolutely fine, but like blaming him of something that it was kind of against the community, then I just like way of lose it, because I mean nothing against the community really happened. So it's been like actually very active, very like present to to everything that has been done with the community. So it just like create an extra opportunity. Then of course I can be sad at first that I didn't catch that opportunity, as I don't catch many opportunities that come into my life. But I think that like people as Press, Legacy, or Mechu, I mean, now I can name them all, but as you guys, I mean, you're just doing a very fun, absurd, let's call it, job for the whole community, and people should just appreciate. And then of course we do make mistakes, but if those mistakes are for the sake and the goodness of the project, we should kind of appreciate what we are doing. Because I mean, like me, for example, I'm not doing nothing, I'm just creating some narrative, often, maybe sometimes. So yeah, people can see that I got the cow as PFP, but I'm not like creating content or doing things. So one of the most funny as well, like sad part of the journey was like that you, let's call it huge sale, but it was, by my opinion, for the sake of the community. So I leave it in a way that it was kind of fun. But on the other hand, I like to let's see, try to suggest the other people to see it in a bright way. So not something that it was hidden from them. It's just something that happens. Like now we are talking, but it's not like that you are going to give me space and taking away space from somebody else. Maybe in few days or in few months, you will give the same spot to somebody else. So yeah, just as you say, we see the cow family. I mean, the cow community as a family. So I appreciate this aspect, and of course, I mean, there have been moments that, I mean, they were tough. I mean, where people were demanding rightly to have keys and to have like cell phone.
Yeah, while we get him, while he goes across, makes his rotation around the sun, guys. What I love about what he's saying is community, and the one thing that D and I try to do here, at least we try to do, is we accept every community because we're all in the same space. Go ahead, man.
I was just saying that DC, by my opinion, they are like involving thousands of different projects, and they are making up like this project that is like very epical. And
agreed.
Yes, it's very epic. So I think that's what he said.
Yeah, well, we'll give him another a chance to get around the sun here. D, run the show while I come and grab the boy.
He's gonna be sleeping soon.
Never mind it. He's back. Continue.
I'm back.
Yeah,
so I was just saying that this is like a very strong IP. So we should feel in some way very lucky to start to have.
No, I remember we had this same. Who? Somebody else was like very far away.
Was it us?
It's okay. It's okay. We got this. We got this. Keep going, brother. Keep going. You're fine. It makes it
even fun.
Yeah.
It's experience.
Yeah, of course. I mean, thanks for the patience. I mean, next time for sure I will just adjust my Wi-Fi antenna because
you're good.
I know that it's my fault, so sorry about it.
You're good. You're good. You're good. We're enjoying
I lost the point. You were asking something, so
you're talking about DC.
Yeah, no, I was saying about the DC that they are.
Well, I can agree. I'm a big fan of DC. I mean, if the hat's not apparent enough, and to kind of like put the truth to that, I've rarely sold anything on Candy out of any project. Candy, I've rarely sold anything. I think I sold maybe one cowl and one comic book, and I sold a cowl mainly to buy a cowl. Go ahead, Simone.
Yeah.
I'm back. Yeah.
You're back. Go ahead, man. Yeah. Every time we got dead air, I'll fill in for you until you come back. You're good.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Continue, my friend.
No, just saying that. I mean, we shouldn't feel concerned if sometimes. I mean, this is like not pushing that much toward us, because I mean it's absolutely fine, and I appreciate a lot that many people in this community are pushing the project as it was their own, and it's not after all. So I appreciate a lot. Let's go.
And we appreciate you for coming on and kind of sharing your experiences and kind of letting us know your thoughts on the matter. D, since you have some time now to speak, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to agree with you, Simone, because I mean, we have a lot of big IPs, a lot of like huge companies that are part of this Web3 journey that we're all in. And because they're really big globally, sometimes I guess they can't fulfill the needs and wants that we have like right now at this moment. And it needed to happen yesterday, and not why is it like a year from now when you said this date and blah, blah, blah. So I think being like in Web3 or like more in the digital collecting space for me, myself personally, I've learned to be, I guess, more patient, and, eventually it will happen. Hopefully. We just need to be patient and just understand that there's like a lot of things that have to happen in the back channels for a certain something, like a utility that we want as consumers and users before that can actually work or, take place. Because I mean, we don't know what needs to be done for us to, have full custody of our own stuff, our own keys. I'm sure there's things that need to be worked on. And because this is still, I mean, we've been saying we're still early, even though it's been like almost 5 years, we are still kind of early. So we're all trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work, what we need to do to make, I'm saying we, like I'm part of it, what these projects are, what they need to do to like get things working. And it may seem like for us like, oh, why can't you just do it this way? It's so easy. It's like, well, if it were that easy, we could have done it, but hey, we're not. And yes, like what Chili Willy is putting, OMG, full custody. Can you imagine? Can you taste it? Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
something.
Yeah.
It's coming soon, right?
Yeah.
Soon. But yeah, being like Hinano was saying, he's been part of the Batcowl community since Mint, and then I've been in the spaces, never really went up to speak. I just been kind of like in the listener section.
Me either.
Yeah. But then I got my call, and when I got my when Hinano got me a call, it was for Christmas, like a couple of years. Was it 2 years ago?
Merry
You got me the
Christmas.
call? Yeah.
I don't remember. I just remember you always wanted to get a cow, but my wife's cheap, you guys. Regardless,
Yeah.
she has control.
I'm frugal. I'm frugal.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, but I think it was a purple cow. And I'm holding a couple of her cows in my wallet. So
yeah, I love purple. So I was looking for like all the purple ones, and like some of these beautiful purple ones, I'm like, they were.
She enlisted the Batcowl community to help her. I remember.
Well, okay, so I went to space, and I think it was Meat, ATL, Legacy, Prez, Asian Wolfie, and a couple others. I forgot their names, but they were in there. And I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a Batcowl. And all of a sudden I got like all these DMs like, hey, check this out. Like, because I told them I really love purple. And I got some DMs like, oh, check this one out. Like, check this one. I'm like, oh my gosh. So like they were.
How many so beautiful?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh man, this is beautiful, but it's like out of my price range. Or like the ears weren't like the length that I liked, or the mouth, something I didn't like.
Yeah.
There's like so many to choose from, but it felt so nice to like have people that were like heavy in the project just kind of like reach out to help me like find a cow that I could buy. And so eventually when I did, and I posted it on the timeline, I was like, holy shnikes, there's like
I told her, go ahead, you
like,
have the credit card, buy it.
Buy it, just get it.
Just buy it, yeah. And so I bought it, and I put it on the timeline, and I like got a notification. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, like look at all my notifications. Like all these people are like, welcome to the family, and then they put their Batcowl profile picture on there. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. Like I've been in there, but to actually like be, I guess, officially in there since I had a Batcowl now, I was like, yeah, I'm cool now. I was like official. But yeah, this goes to show like how strong and committed like the community is, and just kind of like reaching out to people who are looking to get a cowl or just have any questions. I've been enjoying the Batcowl community, or being part of the Batcowl community, and in the spaces too. Like I'm always there. Well, I try to be there, in the spaces and just listen in to what the conversations are. But yeah, I've been enjoying my journey. I don't know if
I think he's taking a trip around the sun, but I do want to like kind of reiterate on that. I remember when you bought that cowl, everybody welcomed you in the community, and it reminded me of a kid called Beast, where they're also kind of tight knit, and they're also very welcoming. Like I remember when you bought your first Beast, your whole timeline lit up just like the cowl. And while he makes
Yeah.
his trip around the sun, you guys, we're having some connection issues. We'll get him back. But yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? Where people welcome you into their community. And once again, there's like multiple communities around here. So we're all together in this if you really think about it. And so the one thing that we really want to try to push here is perpetuating the space together, because we're a big believer in a rising tide lifts all ships, lifts all projects, lifts all people, even content and creators alike. And so that's kind of like the goal here. You guys see what's going on with crypto. Not financial advice, but it looks like ETH hit 4K. So, there's some tailwind in our sales. And I got to say, out of all the NFTs out there, I do really enjoy the Batcowl. It's a very beautiful NFT. It's like, welcome back, my friend. The bells were ringing, weren't they?
Not this time. I mean, now it's
Not
too
yet.
late.
15 more minutes.
We have to wait till tomorrow morning. They wake me up. This like natural ringtone. It's a mess. Now it makes fun, but it's a mess. Like living next to a church, I won't suggest it to nobody.
Well, I live next to a freeway in the mainland, or in California, so I understand. After a while, you hear a bunch of cars. It's like white noise to you, right? So
yeah. So
just
is
like
that the?
bells.
Oh, sorry.
Go
So
ahead.
I'm curious. Is that the last bell that they ring? Is that 8:00? Is that
Yeah.
like to signal people like good night, or like that's the end of?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
just for the reason, some villagers got angry with the priest, and so he's not allowed anymore to ring them all. Because otherwise, he was ringing them every 15 minutes. So
15 minutes. Oh my
get out
god.
of their mind, and he has to stop. But it's kind of fun.
Oh my goodness, 15 minutes. That's crazy. It kind of sounds
Every
like
15 minutes, yes. And if there is somebody's getting married, so if there is an event or something, then it just goes on and goes on for like half an hour. So if right now there was like a marriage, we wouldn't even be able to speak for the loudness of them.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. No,
Yeah.
that reminds me of myself when I set my alarms. I have them for every like 15 minutes so I can, slowly
Like
get up.
It's exactly
him-
okay. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no
he
time.
almost like
Yeah.
Like,
I have alarms for everything.
This is funny right here. So Sven says, my wife is in Italy now too, and her mother's house is next to the church. And she is
Yeah.
complaining too. Tells me
You
she is more
see?
tired now than before the journey because of the bells.
Because it depends by the location, but generally it's a mess. It's truly a mess. And in ancient time it was unbearable. So like right now I can't complain, but yeah, it's something that if you're local you get used to. Otherwise it's something that it's like I don't know what's going on, why so often. So not even in St. Peter. When I was living close to St. Peter, they didn't ring the bell that often. So it depends. It totally is up to the priest and to the villagers.
Well, to reiterate what Dee said, she is a walking alarm. No matter where we go, her phone constantly goes off. So you should have bells for your alarm instead, Dee. That would probably be more fitting. But yeah, no matter what happens, there's an alarm for everything. So
everything, yeah. And sometimes I'm like, wait, why do I have this alarm?
Yeah, because you forget. You just set them and then you forget for the reason. But if you don't let them, they are just keep going on days after days, and after a while you are. But I can't even remember why I said. I still have an alarm for the first drop of Superman, and it was something that happened. I guess 1 year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that. And sometimes it's because it's weekly. So every week I got this alarm. But yeah, so I do completely feel you.
at least you're alert, right?
Yeah.
So,
it's better to have
Yeah.
more alarms than none, then you forget what you're supposed to do. But it's all about alarms and bells.
I'm going to shift
But
the
for the moment, they
conversation
are
a little bit. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to pivot a little bit because
Mhm.
it's my understanding, Simone, you're also an author and it's listed that you have something in the Kindle store. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about that and the inspiration behind it?
Oh, well, yeah, thanks. I mean, I can't consider myself an editor because I mean I can't sustain myself from it. So yeah, one of my like many interests, because I got too many, I guess, is to writing stories. Like this one, I just finished it like I think a couple of weeks ago, thanks to a very close friend that I have in UK. I managed to have also the English version, so it's proper. There are no Italian mistakes. There are not weird words. I mean, it's proper English. And yeah, I mean, I just started when I was a kid for fun, and then now that I became, let's call it an adult, even if I don't feel such, sometimes for fun I start to write stories. So yeah, and some of them I even decide to publish them, so you can find them in the Kindle store. But yeah, I mean, this is like supposed to be a story for children, so I mean, not for like, I don't know, people were like our age, but after all, it's being written by somebody my age. So I'm 34 and turning 35 in October, but it can easily be read by somebody who is 70, because I mean, it's kind of very, very easy. And the fact that I liked about the last one, then I will shift back to the previous ones, is that it's about nature. So it's about like how we can help to conserve this planet, because after all, I mean, I know that Elon is willing to travel on Mars. I hope we can manage to. But after all, this is our own planet. And especially you guys that are living in an island. I mean, I think you have a clear idea about how important is our relationship with nature. So it's a sort of
100%.
child story, but it's also for grow-up guys and girls. So yeah, this is about Farah. And then I made a translation of Afghan proverbs, because I just had this kind of little book about Afghan proverbs, and I was like, wow, they're so close to Italian ones. And I was kind of surprised about the similitudinous that there were like between different cultures. And so, I mean, even if we are completely far away, we can have something that is completely relate, especially when it's like way of saying, so like sort of behaving patterns. And so I made this translation that I don't see in here. Maybe it's below, I have no clue. But yeah, the Holy Square is about something archaeological, so it's more like my Tomb Raider period. So I was like very into like ancient languages and all those kind of archaeology, history, and things like that. That's the one about the proverbs. And I collaborate with these awesome guys that are located in, I guess they are located in Pakistan, but they have this like foundation that is working in Afghanistan, and they try to like teach local languages and to raise awareness about like these realities. And then I wrote something about psychology, because one other.
Wow, this is amazing, D. I'm blown away. When we get Simone to come back, because he's taking his trip around the sun, this is fascinating. And I gotta say that I can relate, because I also write stories as well. You guys actually saw the preview for Lost Tides. That stemmed from a story that I wrote, as well as the writer. So all our AI content that you see, we actually wrote stories. And there's actually a story out there, which is the prequel to the stuff that you see on YouTube. But I think we have him back. Let's get him back up on the stage. Simone, can you hear us?
Yep.
Yeah,
He's
of
back.
course. At the word psychology, it just dropped. So I think it's trying to challenge my mental awareness, because I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to take it too long. But in general, like, one of my main interests is writing. So yeah, sometimes I just drop some stories. Then yeah, I mean, it depends. There were years in which I published like 2 or 3, and like then I stopped for like, I guess 4 years or something. And now this year I published this back. But I had the need of grok, you know, because I couldn't fill up some part of the story. So for just like push myself and finish it, I just asked Grok to how I could deal with some things, and it's just like it sort. By my opinion, it's sort of working out perfectly. But then I can't judge my own work, so I mean, people will tell me if it does fit or it doesn't.
Yeah, and I've
I
used.
think I lost the connection once again, but maybe
we
not.
can hear you now.
You're
Yeah,
back.
Can hear you now?
Yeah. Did I?
Can you hear us?
I'm alive.
No, I think you're good.
I lost. No, I got you. Okay. Okay. Sorry, D. I couldn't hear you, bro. Yeah, now I do.
You're good,
All
man.
right. No worries.
It's
Now
all
I
good.
don't.
Oh, now he doesn't. Yes, we can hear you.
I did hear that, but yeah, then I lost you again. What's
It's okay.
going
You
on?
you can't move. You have to stay in one place.
That's all right. That's how
No,
it's
it's
been
all
rolling
good.
around here. You know what? It must be all those solar flares on a Friday afternoon. So
It's a long
all good.
connection from Italy to Hawaii, so
There you go. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, no, to
Welcome back.
kind of test right here for Sven right here. Yeah, so I actually have two stories. They're actually concurrent to writing a comic book. There's frames and panels already made out for it. It's just I wanted to put my stories to actual reality, and that's why I started to use AI to produce them, and that's kind of where we're at with our content. But it would have never happened if we didn't have the stories. Welcome back, my friend.
Hello, hello. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Can you hear us okay?
I'm challenging you a lot as hoster, so I mean,
No.
you are managing to have like the weirdest connection ever, and I mean, my compliments for this, because yeah, now I do, but who knows?
It's all good. We've actually had
we've
experienced guests like this before with this intermittent in and out, so this is nothing new for us.
No, I don't.
It's all good, Ben.
All good, man.
Yes.
Now I don't anymore.
It's all good. I bet after the stream and we're in the back channels, it's all gonna be like flawless. It's just internet life.
I don't know if it's something about my position.
It must be those bells. It's detracting the Wi-Fi or something though.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear us?
We can hear you. We can see you.
It's all good. It's all good, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna make it work. He says right here, Majin, I'm also French. Guacamole. Mole. You got Sven right here. Look at these Italian vibes. So no worries, Simone.
Yes,
we'll get you back.
Simone was like when we were DMing each other for the show, he was like I guess depending on the time that he was responding to me, he would put like buongiorno or buonanotte. I was like, oh, I'm learning Italian.
Hello, my friend. Welcome back.
I opened the window. Maybe the sign will get in easier. It doesn't make any sense, but I don't know.
Stick your hand out, right?
Yeah,
right?
You gotta put the foil, stick it out the window.
Make a natural antenna.
There you go. There you go.
I'm truly speechless. I have no clue about what the issue could be, but yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's working out. While we have you here, I'm gonna have D continue on. Go for it, D.
I forgot what we were talking about. Where were we talking about writing?
Fair,
yeah, the book.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, we were talking about the book. So like what kind of inspires you to just write these books and stories? Is it just whatever you're thinking that like what you're thinking throughout like your life and you decide to write about it to share with people, or like what's your or were you like a writer before, like in school when you were younger? Like what was your inspiration?
All things you said. So I mean, I was sort of writer when I was in school. So here in Italy, they like make us do this very, very long text. And so I was kind of good in the storytelling. But then I also appreciate to share myself and imagination into what I experience. So my books are a nice blend between like a true story, so something that really happened to me, and a good part of imagination. But I guess it's every author backstory is like that. So I mean, then it depends, because there are authors who just talk about themselves, and then there are authors who use just like complete imagination for the stories. So it depends, but in both cases they are pretty nice, as long as you share something that is nice to other people, or is like the best comment I received about one of my book was like, wow, you let me discover one thing that I didn't knew. Just one, not two, not three. I mean, just one single thing that I didn't knew, and that was the best comment that came from a friend. So and even when I read a book, even if it's a boring one, for example, it happened to everybody of us. We can read something that is complete. We are totally into it, and we discover many things. We like the story. We like everything about it. And then there are those books who are like, which are like less, let's call them fascinating. So we are kind of we have to push ourselves to end them, but we then find something that is working for us, that I don't know, teach us something, or is like resonating us, and we are like, wow, this is very nice, and I didn't appreciate it. So yeah, in general, the whole journey is about like, I don't know, maybe something that is personal and a way of express myself. So yeah, that's the main thing. So I found a sort of way to express myself. Sometimes I'm even boarding on X. I read like very long tweets, and they are mainly about something that happened to me. And if this happened to me, it can happen to everybody else. Often I manage to do some step further, so make like nice and wise decisions instead of bad ones, because somebody else share is like his story or her story. So I haven't appreciated like this kind of sharing things. I say, okay, I will share something as well. Maybe it's not useful to anybody, but if can be useful even to a single person, that's nice. So yeah, that's what it pushed me to keep on writing stories and narrate about my life, even if sometimes, I mean, it's not that easy. I mean, you have to challenge yourself to go through, and that's the example that I made you before with X Grok and the IA, because EA, because I mean, I just couldn't fill up some parts, and so I mean, nowadays we got all the instruments for do this kind of things. But yeah,
cool.
As Grok suggested, you have to do the main theme, and then you can fill up what is missing, because if you just use AI, then it lost its meaning completely. Then of course, I mean, there are even AI narration that are very, very nice, so I not completely not against them, but it was a Grok suggestion. So I mean, as long as the author put the main part, the main theme, and do the main part, then it's absolutely nice. I mean, it's just an instrument. It's like I used to write my book with like, I'll show you directly, with the notepad. So I write down things like if we were like living 20 years ago, not even, because we already had computer. But I don't know, I got used to handwriting so often. I just handwrite things, and then I just write them back on the laptop, and it takes me a huge amount of time. I mean, it's completely pointless, but it's just like a way of doing things. And nowadays laptops are like a very useful instruments, but like for the new generation, having something handwritten, it will be saying, are you crazy or what? I mean, how even comes to your mind to do something like that? Just dig it on your laptop. Use Word. I mean, download the software. I mean, what's wrong with you? So yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dee.
No, go ahead, Hinano.
I want to say how inspirational you are, and I hope you can hear me. I hope you haven't gone around the sun yet. This is inspirational because I myself turn to writing to kind of let it out. Like I need an outlet for a lot of things because there's so much in my head. I have to get it out, whether it's in my writing, whether it's in the live streams you see, whether it's in my AI content. And what I love is it's very astounding that we didn't know anything about you, and now we're finding out you're a writer, you're doing all these other cool things, but the writing part is just so beautiful because anybody can do what you're doing or what we're doing here with the writing, right? It just really takes, and you made a point about Grok. There's tools out here that simplifies the process of creation right here. But not only one book, there's multiples in here. So there's a lot here to kind of like unpack here, my friend. And so I really want to know the inspiration. Let me give me an example. Let me frame this for you. It's like my inspiration for me is when I was a kid, I've always wanted to come up with my own TV show. When I grew up, I came up with my own production company. It had my initials on it and had a circle, triangle, and a square. And I made pretend that was my company. And so now I'm an adult. I can do this through my writing, but now I can bring my writing to life with AI, with all these generation tools out there. I can express myself. So like that trailer that you saw at the beginning of the live stream, that's from my writing. And so, the inspiration right there is anybody can do this if you just put your mind to it and you just have an imagination. What do you think about that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I do completely agree. And I appreciate a lot the fact that you are sharing this, because I mean, you're like indirectly, you're pushing people to do the same. And the fact that you are expressing your child dream, your child dream is something that is like, I don't know, it's awesome, because I read yesterday something very psychological. I mean, we have to be very thankful to friends, family, of course. But there was like this psychological say that states that there are like two people that you should make proud. And one of them is your 8-year-old version with its dreams. And the other one is your 80 years old version with its looking back at his life. So in the moment in which we are between and we manage to do things and we are even, proud, not just like exaggerating proud of ourselves, but just like making our child dreams come true, we have achieved something that it maybe is not worthy for others, but it's worthy for ourselves. It pushes us forward. So yeah, I guess it's the same thing. I mean, it was like my child dream to become like a writer and to become an actor and to become, because we used to do theater in school. I hate to do theater in school, and then they force us to do theater. I was in a non-school.
Yep.
Same here, man. I had to be in a play.
Yes, we had so many plays.
You see, but so having our like inner child when Pokemon, wow.
I always wait. It's a valid question.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a super collector of Pokemon people. Some people here in Italy that are not from my generation are like, what you are guys into? But I've been raised by that merchandise. I've been raised with Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. I've been raised with Pikachu. And nowadays there is again like in hype. For me, it doesn't change nothing. I was always a fan. So that's about Pokemon.
Simone, I figured out what the issue is. You just got to keep talking for the signal to keep going, man. So just keep going.
I think so. Maybe my voice is kind of working on it. And so, yeah.
Don't stop talking.
That's a nice crew.
So since we got you talking, I want to turn the tables on us, and I want you to ask us anything now. Now's your chance to ask D&I anything you want.
Oh, yeah. You call me like kind of impressed. So the first thing that I would like to ask you is what let you start something like this? So having like hosting people like me, like unknown people, and like put yourself forward. And maybe, there is we live in a very judgy world. So people can like, if till they appreciate it, something very nice. But most of the times people are like even insulting us or like, you could do this better, or you could have done these other things. So, what let you expose yourself and be so kind of care and thoughtful toward other people, because you are not doing this just for yourself. You are doing for the whole community, and not just one community. You are doing it for many communities, for a lot of different people, and for a lot of different backgrounds. So I mean, why?
So basically, it's where we're from. We live in Hawaii. I'm Hawaiian. My wife is actually Yapese, so we're island folk. And when you live on the islands, it's a little bit different here. We have this thing called the Aloha spirit, and people, when we tell them that, they're like, "Oh, okay." Like, no, it's a real thing that people here. We live our lifestyle a little bit differently. In this state, people still open doors for the old folks. People still pay for the coffee behind you. And so that's where we're from. The frame of mind of how we live is how we try to exuberate here in this space. This space is missing what we call the Aloha spirit. So when we started this show, and it's a very long story, so I'll try to keep it short. We wanted to bring people together like how we do here in Hawaii. On Fridays, on Aloha Friday, this is what people are doing right now. They're getting off of work. They're going to go hang out with their friends, or they're going to the beach, or they're going to the bar, or they're going to the movies. They are socializing. They are talking story. They are making friends. And that's what this whole show is about, is to try to bring what we do here every Friday in Hawaii to the Web3 space. And I think we've been doing this for like 3 years. I think we've only missed like maybe 3 or 4 live streams for this specific show. And this show is where you're going to get D&I the most raw. I mean, we're always raw, but like this is like our natural habitat to have conversations like this. D&I are pretty good with having conversations in real life. If you ever met me in real life, you'd run away from me because I don't shut up. I mean, I'm a walking, talking machine. But that's what we like to do here. We like to get to know people. But the point is, a rising tide lifts all ships. I've said it before. If we combine together and this Web3 actually takes off, then it lifts everyone here. It lifts every project, lifts every person. If we're even talking about a value proposition, it lifts that up too. So that's how we like to think here. That's how we try to like move in this space. We're trying to be very open. You ask us a question, we try to do it right here. All of our cameras, all of our tapes are receipts. If you want to know about us, come to this channel and watch every single episode we've done. We wear our heart on our sleeve, and we don't just say it. I know a lot of people like to say it. It's on tape. It's here. Okay. So, and that's what we like to do here. So that's the whole point of this channel, was mainly to connect to people and to perpetuate this space. I hope I answered your question.
No, absolutely, you did, and that's absolutely lovely. I knew about this Aloha spirit, but seeing like live is something that seriously chapeau to you guys, because I mean that's the spirit that should be spread to the world, and you're actually doing it. So
trying.
Speechless. Just
it's hard.
Speechless. I mean,
it's
my compliments for this. You're doing great.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No. Sorry. I mean, I was just saying that you're doing great, and I mean, sharing this spirit is something that is like not just nice. Is something that is completely worthy and useful for everybody, and as you say, for every community and for everyone. So yeah, my compliments. I mean, thanks for hosting me, because I didn't even knew that I was something that was kind of I don't know, worthy to talk with, but
yes, you are. I mean, you are definitely that. Everybody here is.
Yeah.
That's the point, though. Like, you're not going to get that from us. You're not going to ever see us cut you down or any community down. I know, like, some communities, they've been around, and some may be thinking they're bigger than others, as an example. But at the end of the day, we're all here. We're all the same. We're all human beings, right? And we all want to see this space move. We want our self-custody, or we want our comic books, or we want to push a buy now button. We want to see a value proposition, or we just want to hang out with our friends in a space. That's all possible, and that all can be done. And that all can be moved together. And that's what we're trying to do here. That's what we're trying to do here. So
I appreciate you so much. I mean, awesome people.
You.
Wow. I mean, I know that, I mean, I had already the intuition that you were like that. But I mean, then when we are talking directly and you answering the question, then I just have the confirmation. So, wow, chapeau again. Because
We're trying. D,
No,
anything you want to add?
You're achieving it. You're achieving it. You're already doing it. It's like me having the book published. I mean, you're already doing it. So, I mean, then of course it will take time. But I mean, you should be in every television.
Yeah. Well,
Seriously.
No,
we're not
the
doing it for
ratings will
fame.
go down.
We're not doing it for fame. Yeah, trust me. It's just like
No, but not for the
thing here.
fame, but for the spirit, for the message. You should be in every
Yeah.
television because everybody should be like able to see like this kind of spirit and like just people joining together and having fine conversation and asking doubts or whatever it comes to their mind. So I mean, yeah, it should be like now it's a live stream, but in general, yeah. I mean, if I would like just top a channel on my TV and saw you guys, I will say, wow, that's a nice show. So yeah, if there are
Thank
producers around, these guys are just like very nice to hire.
Thank you. Appreciate that. D, anything
Thank
you
you,
want to add to
Simone.
the question, D? I'll let you go now.
Well, you kind of said a lot, Hinano, and I agree with it. I just been enjoying the conversation, and I was telling Hinano before we had you on the show that we've been going back and forth in the DMs, and like you write long sentences, and I respond to you with long sentences. So I feel like we're like we call it here pen pals, like
Okay.
a friend overseas that you write to, and then they write back to you, and then just like talking about like different parts of your country. Like Italy is on at least my bucket list, and I'm gonna drag Hinano with me, and we're gonna come and hopefully we can meet you one day in Italy, and you can show us around. That would be really cool. But I've been enjoying the conversations, and I want to try all the foods in Italy when I come. I don't know. There's just so many things I want to do and experience. And what I really want to tell you too is I've been enjoying the posts that you've been putting on your timeline on the postcards from Italy. Postcards from Italy,
Oh,
like the different
okay. Yeah,
scenes
yeah.
that you take, and just because we're not there, it's just nice to kind of be there in spirit when you
Yeah.
put the picture out. And yeah, your country is beautiful, at least the places that you've shown. And I'm also liking your garden. You've been I'm like, because
She's
like
a farmer.
yeah, so like the
Yeah,
things that
sort of.
you're putting
Just
out, like
recently.
yeah, I was like, I know what that is. It's a cucumber or a zucchini. And so I just love that kind of stuff. Like I could just like when I go on Instagram or TikTok, that's the kind of videos that I see. Is like I watch people that are farming or
Yeah.
have like different flowers and stuff. So yeah, I've been really enjoying what you've been sharing with us about yourself, and like even the posts that you write that are really long. I'm like, I imagine myself saying it in Italian, but I don't know how to speak Italian, so then I have to translate it. And thank goodness
Yeah, of
for
course.
Grok, because you can translate it. But yeah, thank you for sharing part of your world and your culture with us.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I feel like, I mean, we have a
But you
friend
have
in
to,
it.
sorry if I interrupt you. You have to come to Italy. I'm pretty sure you will be able to. And I already told you I'll be your cicerone, which means your
Cicerone.
guide tour.
Yes.
And I will also host you. So I don't have any more an house in Rome. But I mean, in Rome, we can just be tourists. And then Italy is beautiful in the countryside as well. So like Rome is an open air museum. It's awesome. Florence is awesome. So there are so many cities that are just stunning for
Food.
like ancient part and
She wants to
everything.
eat food.
Yeah.
Food.
Yes.
Take her to all the food places. That's all she wants to go. Food.
Be ready to gain at least 5 kilos each other.
I'm ready.
When you come to Italy, you can't wait yourself because you are surely going to get something, and you don't have to mind. And every local place got its Do not
He
take.
said, don't take her to
Oh,
Verona.
What is in
also
Verona?
Verona is beautiful. Come on. No, you got the no. Verona is pretty nice city. I mean, all the Italian cities are very, very nice. So yeah, and the food everywhere you travel, there is like some local food that you have to try. So like, I'll just
Yeah.
make a very long story short. My ex-girlfriend, she is is Polish, and when she traveled in Italy, she couldn't have she didn't even knew what to eat, where to start, because there are so many nice things, starting for
Yeah.
like main courses to I don't know, meat, fish, and all the desserts. Everything is pretty nice in here. So I been abroad, I like appreciate every single cuisine there is anywhere in here. So I mean, I think worldwide I will eat anywhere. But yeah, I have to say that in Italy we are kind of lucky, and even like mountains, sea, this kind of blend between rocks and sand is an
Yeah.
awesome place. So yeah, under that point of view, I feel extremely lucky. But yeah, I mean, told you will be able to visit in here. So yeah, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. No, that's really cool. I'm looking forward to it. And have you been to the US ever, or outside of
I
Italy?
miss it. No, I've been close. I mean, not even close. Halfway. I've been to Azores.
Oh,
Azores.
okay.
So
That's in France, right? Up
it's
there?
yeah,
Oh,
Portugal. So
oh, Portugal.
it's between the ocean. So I mean, I've been into the Pacific Ocean, but I didn't been to US. So not yet. But yeah, I
Okay.
mean, for us here in Italy, we grew up in a very, very strong US culture as well. So we are
Mm-hmm.
pretty lucky, because being into the Mediterranean, we have like absorbed a lot of different cultures, and of
Mm-hmm.
course also the US one. And so yeah, I think if you ask half of the Italians, their dream is to go in the US.
Oh, okay. Well, if you when you swing by Hawaii, just let us
Yeah.
know. We'll come
Ah,
and
of
we'll also
course.
host you. Yeah.
Of
Yeah, we'll
course,
host
I will definitely will. I mean, you will know it in advance for sure. When I play my trip, I will just write you, and you will know it in advance.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Because I mean, I watch shows on TV, and I mean that's like not even close to like being in actual Italy and experiencing all the foods and like yeah, I just want to try it all. And so I think getting to meet you even on the screen is one step closer to our trip to Italy, right, Hinano?
And you got an
Hey,
host. So I mean, if you will ever come in here, I will just leave you guys my room. So now maybe you should wait for your child to grow up a little bit more, or maybe if you find a way, just I don't know, to travel alone. But I don't know how you are organized. But yeah, I mean, usually when my
oh, we're
abroad
gonna leave the little one home. So, yeah.
when usually when my friends come from abroad to visit me, I would just leave them my room. Of course, I mean, I make everything set as like they are in a B&B, but yeah, just leave them my room. And if I don't have any place, I will just sleep on the sofa. I mean, for me, it's absolutely fine. So I mean, you got a host.
Oh, thank you.
Let's go.
We're fine on the
I,
couch too. We've couch surfed.
yeah,
Ah,
here
you're
in
just
Hawaii, we all
Or on
sleep
the
on the
floor.
floor.
On the
okay.
floor.
Okay. I heard about it, and yeah, I mean, more or less that's the spirit. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and that's kind of how it is here in Hawaii. A lot of like people couch surf or rug surf or something like that. Pause on the rugging part, but or they camp on the beach, right? So
Mhm.
yeah, but we would love to come to Italy one day. We're gonna make it on our bucket list out there.
Yeah.
Whenever the kid is like, I think the biggest issue right now is we just had an 8-month-old, so we wanted to go to Comic-Con. We couldn't go to Comic-Con this year. We couldn't go to New York. We're gonna try to go to Vegas and Decon this year, or at least one of us. But
You
yeah, as
see?
soon as our son turns like 1, I think it'll be a little bit more easy for the grandparents to handle. So, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind bringing my daughter. My daughter is going to be 12, and I'd love to take her traveling around the world. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She'll
Why
love
not?
it.
Of course.
I think
right
she'll
here.
love
So
it.
it's Simone Stazi Here, I'll bring it up for you. He wants
It's
to know
right
what your
here.
handle is right here. So, guys, you want to give him a follow. Let me put it up there. Right here is his X handle. Go check him out right there with this beautiful Batcowl right here. Let's go. Simone, we're getting close to the end of the live stream, but before we go, there's a couple more questions I know my wife wants to ask, so I'm going to let her continue.
Please.
Oh, no, those were like a main. Here, I'm putting in the thing. Also in the comment box is the link for Amazon if you guys want to go and support Simone and purchase his books.
Thanks.
That's the link right there. No, it's mainly about the culture, because I when I meet someone that is not I guess like American or from the US, and they speak a different language, have different cultures. That's like what really intrigues me, is like different cultures, and I really love to like get to know the person, kind of like their background, and just kind of like know about how and like what they do and where they're from. So yeah, like the whole food thing, I'm all about food, the different places I can see. And like I was saying, thank you for sharing those with us. By the way, do you have those as like postcards? Like, are you able to do that? Or
No, actually, I just created like the postcards. So I just went around Rome and I just shoot some places that were nice. But now that you're telling me this, I will just start it in some way again. Because I mean, it was a project. It was something that I thought it was nice to share, even to my friends that were abroad, even if many of them came to visit Italy. So yeah, I mean, I will send you some extra postcards so you can see different places in Italy, and also in my Instagram page there are many of them. So here on X I didn't share that much, but I will definitely start to share more of them, because I mean I already thought about the cultural part, but I didn't even realize how important it is. So yeah, even about food, I mean, because I mean, even sharing some recipe, I used to share some recipe because I work also as chef. So sometimes
nice.
yeah. So I mean, you
So
will have
cool.
somebody who will host you and somebody who will cook for you. So I mean, yeah, as well, more than gladly. I mean, when I was in UK, I started as a KitchenAid, and I also been a dishwasher, and then I managed to arrive to be to become a pasta chef. So yeah, I did like all the steps through, and then being Italian, people were like, "Oh, you're Italian, you're good on cooking, so I will hire you." And I was like, okay, I'm just
He's
starting.
drooling right now.
I know, I am. My mouth is watering.
Pasta?
Yeah. There's a lady, when I worked at the farmers market in town, there is a lady who's one of the vendors, and she's Italian Peruvian, and so she would make homemade stuff, like she would make the focaccia bread, like the way that I guess she was taught, and then sell them at the market, and those are like a hit. She made her pasta sauce, like different variation. She had the names for it in Italian. I can't say them.
Carbonara, cacio e pepe, amatriciana.
Yes, it all sounds lovely.
Famous than
that one.
Yeah, that one. And she would bring those to the market, and she made what were those little? She had these little desserts.
Those little dessert balls. But you know what's interesting is I'm gluten intolerant, but she brought wheat from Italy itself, and I could eat it, and I never got flare-ups from eating the wheat strictly from Italy.
Wow.
But yeah, and it blew my mind. She said, "You're not going to feel anything in your stomach if you eat my bread." And I'm like, really? And I tried it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can eat the bread. And I couldn't
Yeah.
figure that out until I realized, okay, all the pesticides in the American bread, right? So
I was almost trying to say that. I mean, we got pesticide, but we got a even more traditional way of growing wheat and vegetables and everything. So maybe
yeah,
that's the reason, I suppose, because otherwise it won't make any sense. But also in here, gluten intolerant people, if they eat certain strains of wheat, they just can eat it without any kind of issue. So I mean, it's kind of tricky after all. Otherwise, you have to take the gluten-free products, and that's the only way. If you select your food, you are able to eat almost everything, even a pasta, a traditional pasta, without any kind of issue. So yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice to find that out. But yeah, to kind of answer your question, it was like those little. It was kind of like a dough ball or something of that sort.
Yeah. I gotta go look because she texted me like because she also does like she has a restaurant now so people can go and buy her stuff. But when she was at the market, she would put out like a weekly list of things that she was gonna make that week, and people could put in their order. So I gotta go look for that. But it was like it's like almond. It was like these dessert balls, but they were just almonds and honey. And I think that was it. No, no,
they are not gnocchi. No, that's
no,
gnocchi.
not gnocchi.
That's a kind of pasta. Let's call it. It's a blend between wheat and potatoes. Gnocchi are delicious.
Yeah, I've seen Giada make those. Giada's my hero. Yes, alfajores. That's what it is. Yes, Majin.
This guy is a winner. So
yeah, I don't know if they're like.
If
they may be Peruvian then. Maybe they're Peruvian.
I think so. Yeah, alfajores.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
no.
Alfajores. Thank you, Majin. That's what they're called. Yeah, so I enjoyed it, and I was really happy that Hinano was able to enjoy it, because I'm always telling him like, oh, this was so good. He's like, like, because he can't eat it. I'm like, oh yeah, my bad. So like, to find something that he could also enjoy, that was really cool to find. But we haven't been to the market in a while, so he's been deprived of his focaccia bread.
Yeah, focaccia is delicious. Yeah, you have to go in Liguria, is the name where focaccia is from, and it's just, I've been there like for just a few months while I was working, and I couldn't stop eating focaccia with pesto sauce, which is basically a basil sauce. It's just like, I have no words for describe it, but as every traditional local food, I just have no words for describe them. But
yeah,
I just
will love
want
that
to
too.
something that is like maybe relate to my future business, because one of my dreams is to open an Italian small restaurant somewhere else in the world, not here in Italy, of course, because it's plenty. So there are already some true Italian restaurants in a way, or is something that is missed
here in Hawaii. Yeah, we could use more Italian foods here.
So I think a lot of our Italian foods is very Americanized style. And like, so here's the thing. It's kind of like our Spanish food or our Mexican food. It's just not good. Just like the Italian food here, it's just not good. It's just okay. And a lot of it is like, other than Dee's friend that she's alluding to right now that has a restaurant here that I guess has been the most authentic we've ever had. It's a lot of it's just very like Americanized, tomato paste out of the can kind of a thing.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So there is not really like a place where you can go and say, oh, I will just have a true Italian meal. So
probably not on this island. Maybe on the main island, like Oahu.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was just a curiosity. I mean, in general, because my dream again is to, one of my dreams, because I'm plenty of dreams, but one of them is to open a small Italian restaurant, so get like all the fine food directly from Italy, cook it in Italian style, and so yeah.
Actually, you know what? my mom's brother, he's an executive chef that sold his restaurant in Texas, and he actually is working for an Italian restaurant. I forgot all about this, and it's an authentic one on the south side of this island. I don't want to dox it to where it's at, but yes, he is doing authentic food as well.
Oh,
It
lovely.
really depends on where you're going to go to find the stuff, but the majority, at least on this island and a couple other ones we've been to, it's just been westernized food.
Okay, but
Yeah.
that's fair. I mean, it happened also here in Italy with other culture food. So I mean, it's absolutely fair. Yeah.
Yeah. I say I always joke around like I really wish we had good Italian and Spanish or Mexican food, because like
And in
even
this-
trying to get a good taco around here is really
Yeah,
hard.
I
So,
was due to saying I love the Mexican food, and nowadays we are kind of getting it properly. But before it was almost impossible.
yeah,
And
it's like
I was working in a Mexican restaurant while in UK, so I had like my dinner always with something that was Mexican. And once I've been back in Italy, it was impossible to find that kind of taste and goodness and high quality of food. And so yeah, nowadays it's very
it's like the
better.
Hawaiian food here, right? So like we're Hawaiian and there's authentic Hawaiian food here.
Yeah.
And you try to go anywhere else in the world, it's like this is a poke bowl, or this is Kalua pig, or that's a spam musubi. That's
Okay.
terrible. You don't put all that stuff in there, right? So like, yeah, it's like everyone's iteration on your culture food, right? So.
Yeah, absolutely. You gave me a confirmation. We got a very hype for Hawaiian food in here, but from what people told me, they were like they are not even close to the real Hawaiian food. They are
You know,
just
so
like,
funny. I got a funny story about that. We're in Vegas we're in Las Vegas in November, and we went to a party, and I think we were kind of all drunk and we're stumbling out of a bar at like maybe 4 a.m, and we find this little hole in the wall in this casino, and they're selling authentic Hawaiian food, and I'm like, oh no shit, dude, they're selling Hawaiian food, and I figured it's gonna be terrible. We went to go eat, and I'm like, wow, this food is really good. I don't know if it's the alcohol talking or the fact that
Probably.
I found really good authentic food, Hawaiian food in Vegas in a hole in the wall. But I gotta tell you, it was like one of the best. I think I had a chicken adobo, or just like that's not Hawaiian food, by the way, but that was Filipino food. But like they had a mixture, they had spam musubi, and it was so good, and it just hit the spot. And I'm like, this is like the best mixed plate of local food that I've had in the mainland. So you might find a dime in the rough.
you see,
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes in the weirdest place, you find like the best
Exactly,
food, and
man.
it's like, wow, even how is this possible? But yeah, nice.
It was dog luck. We literally just found a casino. We saw a food court open. We decided to go for it. I think it even said like Auntie Lonnie's restaurant. I'm like, it even sounds like a Hawaiian restaurant, because that's how they would name their restaurants, like Auntie Lonnie or Auntie
Leilani
Amy's
or
restaurant or something like that. And it had basically like local comfort food, and it hit the spot at 4 a.m. So
Wow,
it was
that's
cool. It was
nice.
cool.
That's now I'm
but-
willing to eat something Hawaiian, and I can't because I'm in a very rural village. So
Yeah,
I would find
and don't go
When you
order the
come here.
prepackaged stuff. It's just not going to be worth it right
it's
there.
not gonna be worth. But I can't even if I'm willing to. From where I'm located right now, I just can't. So yeah, next time I'll be in Rome or in a bigger city, I will definitely go for something Hawaiian, because I mean, I can taste it right now.
Logistically, we know how you feel. But
Yeah.
Simone, this has been an awesome conversation. We're getting close to the cutoff point. But before we do that, I got one more question I do want to ask you. And that's mainly, I would want to know if you have any advice to our audience on maybe starting on what you're doing with your NFT project, or the industry you're in with cooking, or maybe to be an aspiring writer. Anything of the creativity part. You have anything that you want to tell our audience?
Be yourself. Don't give a F about what other people think about you. So just express yourself. Find a way for do what you like. If you do something with love, it will repay you. Maybe not in money, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Just be yourself. So I mean, it's very tough for me to say this, because sometimes I feel like very low. So yeah, but just do as you feel. So I mean, do it right, of course. So if you feel something bad, no, don't do it, of course. But if you feel to do something that is good, just go for it. And of course, I mean, don't mind other people judging you. I mean, you will find anytime somebody will judge you negatively, and you will find one person that cheer you up. So like, make yourself. So just be yourself, make yourself in some way proud of what you're doing, make yourself happy, because other people will make you happy. So you see, like Inano and Dee, they are like believing in themselves. They are making a channel, they are hosting me, they are hosting people, and they are making fun while they are challenging themselves. And I guess they doesn't receive all of the time just like good things, but they are doing it. So just keep on doing it. And if there is something like in a closet of your mind, and you are like kind of scared to do it, do it. I mean, you will get some insult, don't care. I mean, start over. You will fail, start over again. You will fall, raise up. That's the moral also of Batman. I mean, what we have to do once we fall, raise up. So that's the.
Oh man,
Wow.
love that! I
Yeah.
love that. What a way to
We
end
need
it
to
right
clip.
there. That's
We need
a
to clip
banger.
this part and put it as motivation.
No,
That
that's
was
cool.
awesome.
I resonated with everything you said right there, and I really appreciate that. That was very heartfelt
my
right
heart,
here.
man.
Let's
It
go.
just comes
D?
from my heart. So it's what I would say to myself. Then, of course, I mean, people can think I'm a weirdo. I don't care at all.
No, not at all, man. I felt and resonated with everything you said. What about you, D?
No, I love that. Great words. Thank you, Simone.
Thanks to
Yeah,
you guys.
this has been so fun, so cool. Just to like talk story with you, and just kind of like talk about random things and food and other random things, and about yourself. So yeah, thank you for coming on, spending time with us. I know it's nighttime for you over there, but I
Yes.
appreciate it. Yeah, and like I said, this has been really fun. Fun conversations, even with the internet being silly. It worked out.
Yeah.
See, it
Thanks
always works
again
out.
for your patience. I mean, it
Of
wasn't
course.
easy to deal with, but now it seems everything worked. So, I mean, but yeah, thanks so much, because it wasn't easy at all for you to host somebody who was just like appearing and disappearing, appearing.
No, the vibes are right
So
now.
good.
The vibes are right now. There is
Yeah.
a question from the audience. Majin wants to know, how does Simone feel about the best pizza in the world being in New York? Ooh.
It might be, of course. I never been in New York. I didn't taste it, but as an Italian, I already say that I like to have also sometimes, and I think they will get away my passport, but I feel to say it. Sometimes I have chicken on my pizza with chili, and I love it. So I mean, there are like no boundaries. I'm not one of those classic Italian who will say like. It has to be in this way. I mean, of course, if you would like to try a traditional thing, it has to be in that way. But otherwise, you can just space. You can just experiment things out, and sometimes you get the best results.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I know he's just probably joking around. It was kind of a cheeky joke right here.
No,
Now,
that's
Sven,
fine. That's absolutely fine. The Hawaiian pizza, I mean, pineapple and ham. Italians get out of their mind with it.
I can't have it. Like, I can't have it. Like that is one. That was my question. Like for me, I don't know any Hawaiian that likes pineapple on their pizza, and there's a lot here, and let alone we're not sure why they call it a Hawaiian pizza, because it's
I have
my
no clue.
understanding the
'Cause it has
Canadians
pineapple.
came up with that name. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. Yes, exactly.
I was gonna say, like,
100%.
pineapple isn't
Yes.
even from here, so I don't know.
Yes, it's not from us. Yes.
Not from
Anyways,
us.
to each his own.
They
I'm not
look
a
at
fan of
it.
pineapple pizza. I'm gonna be very quite honest right there. You'll never see a pineapple on my pizza. There you go. No pineapples right
Yeah, see?
there.
Go
I
check out Big
appreciate it, as a
Rosa.
lot of Italians will.
Yeah, man. Well, Dole started the pineapples. That's why. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They should call it a Dole pizza instead, right?
Yeah, the Dole pizza.
They blamed Hawaii.
Team blame away.
Guys, this has been an
Now
awesome.
we're building also.
This
No,
has been
I'm
an
sorry.
awesome stream. No, it's okay. I'm going to get ready to run the giveaway, and then I'm going to hand the mic to my wife right here. But guys, we're going to be giving away a Batman Superman today to someone
Whoa.
lucky in the chat. And yes, Atem, you are the biggest donator out of everybody. This is coming from you, my friend. So shout out to Atem. He was in here earlier. He hit a super chat. Give a thanks to him. This is going to go to one lucky winner in the chat. And then also, Simone, we are going to give you one of our coveted pieces here that was made by our community member named Davo. And it's a slab of our entire family depicting our favorite DC characters. So it's going to be me as Batman, D as Wonder Woman, our daughter as Punchline, and our son as Superman. There's only 6 of these I ever made. We're going to send one to you as well. We want to appreciate you for coming on. There's no monetary value with the thing. It's just mainly a passion and love type of thing right here. So it's basically a gift from us to you. Thank you so much for coming on and giving us your time.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, man. I mean, I'm speechless. Come on.
Let's go. I love that.
Thanks.
Everybody enter the giveaway right now. Hashtag Aloha Friday, donated by Atem. I love that, guys, so much. I'm going to give you guys one more minute. I'm going to run this giveaway, and you guys better watch out because Majin is here, and he is good at winning all these right here. I got to tell you right now, how you beat Majin is you enter the giveaway, and even then, you may not have a chance, but try it anyway, guys. I'm going to get the giveaway ready. D, run the show, and continue with the guest.
Yeah, I just want to really appreciate you, Simone, for coming on. Like I said before, it's been really fun getting to know you. And the chat, too, the people in the comments, they've been liking the conversations, asking their questions as well. And always appreciate everyone that's come back and, support us, support you, and support each other, basically. That's why we're here. Is for the communities that we're all a part of, because yes, you can be part of more than just one community.
Of course.
Yeah. And so I thank everybody for tuning in again for this earlier stream in the day, and I hope everyone has a really nice weekend, and can relax and enjoy their time with their friends and family, or even themselves. Alone time is also good as well. And eat some food, people. Go out there and eat whatever makes you happy.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
All right. And also, Simone, enter the giveaway if you want. Hashtag Aloha Friday. Go for it.
Yep.
Let me check.
Yes. The guests are all allowed to enter as well. So hashtag Aloha Friday here. Give you guys one more minute.
You know what? I mean, no, you already been too kind. I would just leave my spot. So I would even take the chance, but not because I'm not willing to. I mean, I love it, but I just leave the spot.
Look at that, guys.
I enjoyed so much the conversation. I mean, I don't want to feel... Next one, I will, for sure. But this one, no, I will leave the spot to somebody else. I won't even roll the chance. Sorry, I'm a weirdo, so I told you.
No, you're not a weirdo.
Look at Sven right here. Simone, you're going to let Majin win?
Absolutely not.
Hey. And with that being said, guys, good luck
for
the winners. Let's go for the Batman Superman, donated by Atem. May the juju be with you.
Oh, Marcus.
Guri Singh, let's go.
Oh.
Shout out to Guri Singh. Shout out to you, sir. We will send that to you after the show. Shout out to Guri. We got to meet him at D-Con in Vegas last year. We're going to
He's a foodie too.
Here. He is also a foodie. He's also a really good friend of ours. And shout out to you. And shout out to you, Simone. I've enjoyed this conversation. I love to talk to people I never knew was here, honestly, because there's so much of you guys in the community that I've not been able to get to know first. I only know, like, Prez, Dr. Mark, ATL, the guys that I see in spaces.
Legacy.
So when D said Legacy, and when D said that you were coming on, I did my research. I'm like, wow, I had no idea that there was these cowls out here. And to have you on the show, to talk with you, to really get to know you, this has been phenomenal, man. I've really enjoyed this conversation. I love talking to people overseas, and just getting to know people. That's what I love to do the most here. This has been so fun. I really enjoyed your energy. I really enjoyed everything you brought to the show. And thank you so much. Kudos to you, man, for coming on and gracing us with your presence.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, this has been fun. And I just love looking in the chats and seeing the Batcowl community be there. Heed the call. They're here. Shook. Everyone else that was here. Chili Willy, Prez. And if I miss other people, I'm sorry. But thank you all for being here and also supporting, showing up. And yeah, I hope you have a good weekend, Simone. And
Thanks, so.
yes, we'll be still pen paling each other.
Yeah. You can text me anytime. I mean, now more than ever. I mean, absolutely, super enjoy it. And again, I mean, I feel honored to have been invited in here. So thanks so much again for today and in general, even for yesterday and tomorrow. Because I mean, you will keep on rolling. So thanks and thanks. World Batcowl community, because they've been so supportive in many times. So even guys who are just in Web3 and not even into the Batcowl community, I don't care. I mean, we are in the same journey. So yeah, I appreciate a lot of you guys. So yeah, thanks so much for it.
Thank you. And
Awesome.
Is there anything that you want to say at all? Is there anything you want to promote? Is there anything you want to say to your community right now? The floor is yours.
No, I mean, thanks for the opportunity, but no, I mean, we've been through a lot. There is nothing that I wish to promote. I do things just for the sake of doing them, which is wrong sometimes, because I mean, then I find myself in many difficulties. But yeah, I mean, I just appreciate a lot everyone who is near and we make questions and jokes eventually. I'm glad that Guri won the giveaway, and I appreciate a lot what you are doing, guys. So yeah, I don't want to use the stage to promote anything. I'm just thankful that we have this opportunity, and you are just making the community even stronger. So yeah, that's awesome. I'm speechless about this.
Let's go. And what I loved is this chat was a diverse chat of many communities. It wasn't just Batcowl communities. I've seen many communities in there. A lot of people got to know you for the first time. And that's what this is all about, guys, is trying to connect each other, trying to make these connections, trying to network so we can all lift up together, guys. And I think we did that pretty well today and accomplished it. So thank you so much. Appreciate you for coming on. And we have an open door policy here, my friend. Anytime you want to come on, if you hear us talking about something, or if there's something you want to say, or anything you want to promote, never hesitate to reach out to us. You're always welcome to come back on.
Yep.
Wow. Appreciate it a lot. And I certainly will. At this point, yeah. At some point, I will certainly will.
Let's go.
I'll think about it. But yeah, at some point, I will disturb you. You can already know that.
Well, you know where to find us. D, close out this show.
No, this has been great. And I just, like I said, hope everyone has a great and safe weekend. And thank you all for being here. Until the next time next week. Yeah, go and follow Simone on his X profile. And also check out the Amazon and Instagram, right? I want to see those pictures. I'm going to go find your profile on Instagram. Yep. Okay. And with that being said, hope everyone has a wonderful day, wonderful evening, and we'll see you all next time.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Whoa, the future of content. Let's go. Let's go now.